Hello and welcome to a What Sold video. This is everything that sold for me last week, February 2nd to February 8th, 2025. And this is probably the shortest What Sold video I will have made in the last 5 years because I actually sold less than 10 items on eBay last week, which is very concerning. But the only thing I can do to fix that is to think about if I want to do an aggressive coupon on older listings, which I'm thinking about, and to list more. Because the best thing I can do for my business is list. I can't control any emails that the government sent out at the end of January, and I can't control the economy, and I can't control literally anything but myself. So I can't make people buy stuff from me. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just kidding, that's creepy. But I'm gonna scoot over here and share with you what I did sell. This is a 10 Tree t-shirt. This is my death pile. I bought this a while ago. 10 Tree is a European outdoor brand, and I know that. And I also thought about keeping this for myself, but I figured I'd rather have the $10 to $15 I would get for this t-shirt than another t-shirt to go in the rotation. I already have plenty of t-shirts, and I don't need another one. This is an 80s apron. It's a all-over apron, plus it came with a pot holder. I know this is from the 80s, even though there were similar listings that said it was from the 60s. No, this is not a color palette of the 60s. It's the color palette of the 80s. I know that because this is something that I had kind of in the 80s. Like, this was very similar to something I had in the 80s. And so this is great. Sold for my full asking price of $14.87. And now some of you maybe realize how old I am. Congratulations. I don't really talk about it on this channel because I don't necessarily think it's important. And yeah, full asking price. This came from Melissa. That is important. So Melissa, thank you. This is an history book, German Peasants and the Agrarian Politics from 1914 to 1924. I pick up nonfiction books when I find them on history topics I'm interested in, mostly because I know little niche history topics like this can sell. This I got at the bins for 50 cents. It sold for $11.15, and the buyer paid for shipping. Another book that moved as soon as I changed to paid shipping. Imagine that. Same thing with this. This is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Goldfinch by Donna Tartt is an award-winning, Pulitzer Prize-winning book. And I actually sold a first edition signed copy of this book for $100. And I thought about keeping this one, but I just decided to go ahead and sell it. I've bought and sold several copies of The Goldfinch at this point. I know you guys keep telling me to read it. I will one day, but my TBR is super long. This was an ex-library book, so even ex-libris books will still sell if they're first editions. This sold for $9.87, and I paid 50 cents for this at the bins. Pair of shoes I bought when I went thrifting in Richmond with Victoria. She was coming up to visit family, and we stopped off in Richmond and met up and had a lovely shopping trip, and I got to spend time with her. Victoria is super geeked here on YouTube. I miss her dearly. I'm glad she's doing well, and she has found some other things to keep her time and interest, and she's just an amazing person, and I'm so glad she's found joy in something else. These sold for $25, and the buyer paid for shipping. It's a pair of Kate Spade Lily slip-on sneakers. I don't find Kate Spade very often in my area. It doesn't really move for me as well as it used to. It's very much like a twee brand. Since Kate Spade sadly passed away, the brand has not been as popular, I've noticed. This is Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. This is a 1963 copy of the book. I sold for $3.37. I paid 25 cents for this at the bins. This is a combo sale. This is from the Restore, where I was right place, right time. Bookstore went out of business, donated all their books to the Restore. I just happened to be there, scooped a lot of them up. These are two brand new books. This is Heinrich Böll, who is a well-renowned author, and the collected stories of John McGaham. Anyway, I paid 20 cents in total for these two books, and somebody gave me an offer, and I refunded them the overage for shipping. You know, to turn 20 cents into, you know, $12, that's pretty nice. I like that. So very happy with this sale, and I hope this person loves their new books. And then the last sale to share with you is this Atomic Cafe book, another book I picked up at the bins. I just thought it was a really neat piece of history, media history. This is from a movie. It's a documentary about the Atomic Cafe. I don't know. I just thought it was a neat little picture book about some kind of like movie documentary. Very, very niche, like these niche books I'm all about picking up, especially these vintage niche books. I paid 25 cents for this. It sold for $5.28 and the buyer paid for shipping. Again, less than 10 sales on eBay. I don't know. I don't know. I has concerns. I am concerned. But again, I can only control what I can control. For me, historically, the slowest months the best months have always been January, actually, for me. January and September are normally the best months for me. And my battery just died. And the worst months are February, June, and July. Because, you know, summer slow down. But that's the end of this video, obviously, because my camera battery just died and now I'm filming you this on my phone. So camera couldn't even make it less than 10 minutes to film this video. I don't know. I'm using lighthearted humor to try to quelch the existential dread that is slowly creeping more and more. I don't need to go into another depressive episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's what sold for me last week. I hope your sales are much better than mine, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!